What's up YouTube, Dad here from Zephyr Wargames, and we're here with Joe. Joe is going to do the opening today, and he's going to be opening, as you can see, Dinosaur Fury and Machine Reactor. So without any further ado, I'm going to leave it with Joe.
Right, so we'll start off with the Machine Reactor. So both of these give, if you probably don't know, just in case, brand new support to old archetypes. Well, most specifically the Machine Reactor. As you can see, I'm not good with opening structure decks.
I'm just going to have to go through all those ones.
So with the Machine Reactor, we get brand new support for the old archetype, GX archetype Ancient Gears. Stupid lip in that foot. Which just gives them a much more consistency as well as power plays. So as they do in other profiles, let's look at this lovely paper mat. They've been doing very well with the paper mat art designs, and I'd actually really like to have this as a rubber mat. Actually, quite nice. And so let's get this open. We can see what comes in this lovely deck that I've been looking forward to. Sticking to my hand. So starting off, the ultra rare Ancient Gear gadget, which is really nice. A nice little ultra rare. I'll briefly go over these effects. So Ancient Gear gadget can essentially change it, treat its name as any of the gadgets, and so also when it's normal special summoned, you can declare a card type, monster, spell, or trap this turn. If a monster you control attacks, your opponent cannot activate one of those declared cards. So more importantly, just to mention that since it can count as any gadget, in the future we'll be getting a gadget that supports links. So this card can count as one of those, which is pretty good. And then we have the new boss monster, which is absolutely amazing. Reactor Dragon. It gets an effect when it's tributed, gains one additional effect if it's tributed with a gadget or an Ancient Gear. And those are, if it's tributed with a gadget, it can attack again during each battle phase, and if it's tributed with an Ancient Gear, it does piercing. And so just to say, for warning sakes, with the gear talent in play, Ancient Gears require one less tribute to summon. If you tribute Ancient Gear gadget for a Reactor Dragon and you didn't use gadget's name effect, it gets both effects because Ancient Gear gadget is both. Then we have Ancient Gear Hydra, which is really nice. You mostly use this card to give all your Ancient Gears the common Ancient Gear effect, which if it attacks, your opponent cannot activate spells or traps or monster effects, I think. So which is yeah, monster effects during the damage step. So it's just a really nice card. And then we have probably the best card in the deck other than Reactor Dragon in my opinion, which is Ancient Gear Wyvern, which is just the Stratos for the deck. You can search any Ancient Gear card when it's normal special summon. The only downside is you can't set after you've activated this effect. So you set all your cards first, summon Wyvern, get a search. It's really nice as a super. I'm glad I finally got it. One of the new best spells, which is Ancient Gear Catapult. If you control no monsters, you can target one face-up card you control, destroy it, and special summon Ancient Gear from your deck, ignoring its conditions. And then you have a Banish effect. Same turn you can send when it's sent to graveyard, by the way, which you can pop a face-up card in the field, summon an Ancient Gear token, and there you go. So it activates some of your other cards in the deck. And then we're coming up to like reprints here. So we got Gadgeton Dragon, which was the old boss monster from the old deck. Ancient Gear Golem, classic card. Gadgeton Chimera, which could actually be quite playable in combination with Gear Gadget and the Gear Town, which is quite nice. Gear Beast, pretty cool. Gear Engineer, I want to test this card out in my deck. Just make some Cyber Dragon Infinity plays, which could be pretty funny. Ancient Gear Knight is actually a pretty good card just because it can be searched with box having a 500 defense, so pretty good card. Ancient Gear Soldier, classic. 2 box, which is actually pretty interesting. Actually quite good considering you mostly just play 2 box at most. And then we got some just standard machine support cards. So we got Gear Gawler, Planet Pathfinder, deck revolves around field spells, Mind Driller, Card Trooper ×2, pretty nice. Gigantus, pretty cool. Boxer, quite random in my opinion. Hardened Arm Dragon, also a bit random. Spell Striker, that's actually a nice thing. And probably one of the best reprints in this deck, Max C. I really thought they'd take this card out, but as they didn't, and that's really nice, especially since it's gone down to 1, so that's actually pretty good. Buy 3 of these structured decks, you can not only have a deck, but have 2 spare Max C's to put in something else. And then other spells, Ancient Gear 4, which is a really nice continuous spell. During the turn of normal or special summon, your opponent cannot target Ancient Gear monsters you control with card effects. And they cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. So complete immunity when you summon your Ancient Gears, which is absolutely amazing. And when it's popped, you can special summon Ancient Gear from your hand. So that's also really nice. Ancient Gear Castle, you could probably do some fun things with this. Ancient Gear Workshop's a really nice card. Gear Town, probably one of the best field spells in the game. Mausoleum of the Emperor, pretty nice card for this kind of deck. Pseudo Space is also pretty good. Limiter Removal, I would like it to go more than 1, but we'll never get it. Machine Dupe is actually also a good reprint. Reckless Summon, and Galaxy Cyclone, which is also a nice reprint, but very weird to see as a common. And then Terraforming, we don't have enough Terraformings in this game. And then some nice traps, so you've got Jar of Avarice, which is pretty good. Mission for the Nose, pretty good side deck card. And then some random stuff, so you've got Machine 3000 BC, Fiendish Chain, Call the Haunted, never have enough. Huge Revolution is over, is a bit random, but really nice. And then Ancient Gear Token, which is also pretty good. So that's the Ancient Gear one. Apologies if I was a bit slow, but it's just some new stuff that I wanted to go over. Again, a really nice structured deck, and I think a pretty good anti-meta deck in this upcoming format. Next, probably the one that most people have been waiting for, which is the Dinosaur's Fury. So I've been super hyped for this one just because I'm a big dinosaur fan, just in general, and I've been waiting for a good dinosaur deck to actually come into this game, and we finally got one, so I can finally show off my childhood fanfic with Yu-Gi-Oh! And just quickly show off the paper mat, which is really nice. Again, just like the Ancient Gear one, shows off the boss monster beautifully. And I would love to have a rubber version. So there we go. And with all of these mats, they have the little help guides at the back. So let's open this bad boy and see what we get. Just to mention with this one, you get a lot better once we get the next upcoming set, which will give us the True Draco archetype, which will allow us to activate some of the cards that we get in this, but I'll mention those. First one being this though, Petrodon. If it's destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon 1 level 4 or higher dinosaur from your deck, but it cannot attack this turn. So we have ways to set this off already, but when the True Dracos come out, most importantly the field spell, we can destroy this in our hand and stuff like that, and then just swarm the board with nice dinosaurs. And amazing boss monster, which is Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Beautiful artwork, lovely ultra. They're really upping the ultras as they go. And so this one, it can be special summoned by banishing 2 dinosaurs from your graveyard. And once per turn during either player's main phase, you can destroy 1 monster in your hand or field. So you can set these off. And change all monsters your opponent controls face down, so it's like a Book of Eclipse. And then if it this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each, and at the start of your damage step, if this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent, and if you do, send that face defense position monster to the graveyard. So really nice effect, just complete disruptions on your opponent's turn, and very easy to be special summoned. And then we have Soul Eating Oviraptor, which is a really nice Stratos for the deck, just like Wyvern was for the Ancient Gears. When it's normal summoned or special summoned, you can target dinosaur in your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. And you can target one other level 4 lower dinosaur on the field, destroy it, and then you can special summon one dinosaur from your graveyard in defense position. So again, another way to set off the little baby dinosaurs. There's another one as we go along. And then we have the new field spell, Lost World. The only thing I wish with this card is that it had a condition where it can always be treated as Jurassic World, just because then we can search it out as well with Destroyosaurus. But that's just my own thing. It summons dinosaur tokens to the opponent's field whenever you normal or special summon a dinosaur. And also all non-dinosaurs lose 500 attack and defense, so which is really nice. And then we have Survival's End, which is also, I'm quite surprised this was on one of the supers as well. I thought it would have been a common or something, but that's just me. And it's pretty nice. I haven't tested it out in my own personal deck, but it destroys all as many normal monsters on the field, so it includes tokens, so commons with the Lost World. And then you special summon level 4 lower dinosaurs from your deck up to the number of destroyed cards. And then you can banish this from the graveyard, target one dinosaur type monster you control, and destroy it. So again, triggers off the babies. And then we have, for the rest of the deck, we have Megalosaur Masher X. Just basically a 2000 vanilla dinosaur, which can combo well with Rescue Rabbit. Along with Sabersaurus, which we get 2 of, and that's very weird how it's done that. So those are 2 normals in the deck. And then we have the old boss monster, which is Superconductor Tyranno, which is actually still pretty viable in the deck. I play it at 1 in my own build. You can just tribute a monster and then you can burn an opponent for 1000, but you cannot declare an attack that turn. So you can get some nice finishes with this. Ultimate Tyranno, love the artwork. As well as Super Ancient Dino Beast, which is actually pretty good. Sauropod Brachion, Tyranno Infinity, which is just amazing. You can pump this guy to like 8k or something. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Even that I've done consistently 4k, which is amazing for a level 4 they can just summon. Black Brachios, Miracle Jurassic Egg, Gilosaurus, one of my old favourites. This is the other baby that I was saying about earlier, Baby Ceratosaurus. When it's destroyed by a card effect, you special summon a level 4 or lower dinosaur from your deck, it can attack, so that's actually really good. And then we have Mesosaurus. I'm actually surprised they put this card in just because it's just been recently released. So they reprinted this card quite quickly, but it's also pretty good because it's a staple at 3 in the deck. And then we have Evil Swarm Salamander. There's some nice plays that you can make, so basically dinosaurs can make Ophion, which is just amazing. And then we have Stegocyber, Triceratops, Skelosaurus. It's a zombie, but it has an effect we can count as a dinosaur, which is why it's in here. Chewbone, I don't know why it's in here, but I'm guessing it's just because of tokens. And Rescue Rabbit, which is a nice reprint, to be honest. I've been needing to get some more Rescue Rabbits, so that's pretty good. Fossil Dig, I'm actually surprised this is in here purely for the fact I thought they would have just taken it out, just being Konami, but that's amazing. Big Evolution Pill, I'm playtesting with this card in my own build, which is pretty nice, just lets you summon dinosaurs. Twin Twisters, again, just like with Maxi, I really thought they would have taken this card out, but amazing that it is in here, so all you budget players can grab many Twin Twisters from your many decks. Burial from Different Dimensions, a nice reprint, as well as Swords of Conceding Light. Painful Decision, which is also a nice amazing card that's been reprinted. And as well as Unexpected Die, and again, Terraformance, you can never have enough. Survival of the Fittest, which is nice. Fossil Excavation is kind of like Dinosaur Zone, called The Haunted. It's pretty good. Extinction on Schedule. Actually, I haven't seen this card. During your main phase, you pay 2,000 to make both personal cards. That's actually okay. Ojama Trio, which is really nice. I actually want to play test it. Nightmare Archfiends. Quaking Mirror Force is another brilliant reprint. So that's good. Grand Horn of Heaven and Secret Blast. And then we have the Drag Egg token. So that's the those are the decks. Hope you enjoyed this video and a nice little look at what's to come in the upcoming format. I suggest if you're a fan of any of these archetypes, just pick these decks up. And even if you're not, but you just want to see how well you can do in the format and just in Yu-Gi-Oh, you couldn't ask for 2 better decks to start the game off with. You could either go Rogue with Ancient Gears and just OTK your opponent and just do a lot of attack control as they do, or you could just go absolutely mad and just play with dinosaurs and just go from there. So again, hope you enjoyed this look into the new decks and openings.
So by this point you would have seen Joe's decks for both dinosaurs and gears, and again, when a new deck drops, it's ever going to be changing. It's always going to be changing, always going to be adapting. It's just it's how you want to play it, whether you want to play it full out competitively or a bit of fun for nostalgia. And like Joe said, dinosaurs are only going to get stronger from this point on, especially with the Draco stuff. So, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope you kind of saw. I personally think these are well worth their money. Without the reprint, like with the reprints, they're worth the money, and without the reprints, they're worth their money. So, you know, I'll definitely go and pick some of these up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to do like, comment, subscribe, share, and until next time, guys, as always, happy dueling. If you like that video, why not check out our other videos available? We've got more deck profiles, pack openings, and of course duels. And don't forget to click on the most important button of all, that subscribe button, right in the bottom left hand corner.